Welcome WH Twitter chatters. Welcome WH Twitter chatter. Welcome WH Twitter chatter. Welcome WH Twitter chatter. Welcome WH Twitter chatter. Twitter chatter. Welcome WH Twitter chatter.
Hello. 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 Welcome, What We Do in the Shadows. Thank you so much. It's apparently my 4-year affiliate anniversary, and I thought it was my 2-year affiliate anniversary.
Welcome Jello Rayleigh.
The fuck have I done with the last 4 years? Oh my god. I was like, what? Jill O'Reilly, welcome. Yeah, that is bananas.
Welcome Miss Princess
Are
420.
we on YouTube? We are. Miss Princess, the first Twitch live you've caught. Oh my god. Welcome. Am I in focus? I seem to be in focus on my OBS. Time does not work like it used to pre-COVID. I fully agree with you. But yeah, 4 years. And the funny thing is, right, I watch a lot of YouTube videos that are like about making YouTube videos. And I watched one the other day. And it was actually I think it was from Charlie from Moist Critical. And he was saying Twitch income versus YouTube income. And he was saying YouTube income is way better. But like, I got made an affiliate on Twitch, which affords you the possibility of people subscribing and donating within a month, I think, when I started streaming. So I started streaming pretty much. I did a few test ones in December, but I started Streamuary in January, and by the 13th I was an affiliate, and I still haven't monetized the live channel on YouTube where I put the like re-uploads of the streams. That's really interesting, isn't it? To be fair, I suppose it's very difficult to watch back unedited streams, in fairness. But I'm live streaming on it now, so let's see if that makes a difference. I'm very close to the threshold for I think allowing people to do super thanks on that channel. I'm nowhere near the AdSense yet. Welcome, Sandier. Happy stream anniversary. Thank you so much. How's Alex, the baby, and Millie doing? All good. Millie was very good today. She had to go to the vet, but she did quite well. Fionn has been a little gremlin today. I don't know if you can hear him in the background there, but he's been whinging all day.
Welcome Seized It Peeps.
I'm assuming it's because he's teething, because a new tooth came up the other day. Yesterday, I think yesterday, the day before I saw it for the first time. His granny actually spotted it first because it's under his tongue. He keeps sticking his tongue over it. Alex still hasn't seen it. Anyway, he has been a pain in the arse today, I have to say. Whinge. It's been a long day. It's part of the reason though I get to stream, because Alex was like, can I go to the gym? And I was like, yes, you can go to the gym, but when you come back, you are taking the baby. And I am going to streaming. I actually meant to stream yesterday, but I fell asleep on the couch because I was wrecked. Sandra, yay, the baby's for Tuesday. I know, it is very exciting. I got very excited when I saw it. But Christ, you would think evolution would have made teething painless, no? Like, what is the point of it being painful? Just wrecks everyone's head. Hurts the poor baby and wrecks your head because you have to listen to it all day. Do you like my little stars? I've got little stars there on my cheeks. There's something going on with my makeup here. I don't have it blended very well, do I? think my highlighter could be gone off. Oh, it's very badly blended there. Jesus. Yeah, I'm going to have another clear out. If you've been around for years and watching my YouTube content for years, you might remember that when I first discovered that makeup went off, I had to go through and throw out all my makeup, because before that I actually didn't know that makeup went off and I thought you could use it forever, and I had just been collecting things for like 16 years. So I think it's time to go through and do another clear out. Your skin is still glowing. Thank you so much. It's all the retinol. Although I was actually going to ask you a question. When I last got my hair cut, I got my hair cut shortly after he was born, because I was like, I hadn't had a cut in 2 years, and I was like, I want to treat myself. And I decided to try the Owlet middle part because it's all in fashion, and I do like it, but I wonder, does it make me look older? I was looking at myself in the mirror, not in the mirror, in the window actually today, and I was like, now maybe I just look older anyway.
Welcome,
I was like, I feel like I look older than I need to. So I'd need to be able to show you what it would look like without the... So that's the middle part. And then what would it... Sorry, it's hard to figure out because this is mirrored, I think, is it? No, let me... Yeah, just don't think about it. Just do it. Yeah, it'd be like that. If I went back to the side part.
Welcome, Saladin.
If you feel like you look old, you can always put on old makeup. Yep. So yeah, so that's side part, and then back to the middle part. I mean, it's probably not a massive difference, but for me, I think I look a bit older with the middle part, and that's why I put it off for so long. But then apparently it's like all the rage, and all the Gen Zers were like, millennials just want to stick to their side parts and their tucked in blouses. And it's like, objectively the tucked in blouse looks better. Sorry, I'm actually just going to die on that hill. But yeah, I don't know if the middle part looks better or not. Still look great, but yeah, it's a little aging. Yeah, I might switch back. Unless someone wants to be like, no, you look way younger. Look at my fleece. How cool is my fleece? I got it in a charity shop. Your hair is so long. Do you like wearing your hair up or down? So my hair has gone so long. I like grew to about here, and then I was kind of like, God, I wish it was a bit longer. And then it seems like overnight it has just shot down. My hair got really thick and like real thick and healthy during the pregnancy, and now it's all falling out. It's falling out. It was falling out. Like I could just pull and load up, like a fistful would come out. So that's lovely. You don't even get to keep the positive parts of pregnancy, the positive changes that happen. So yeah, so my hair's going to be thin again. But it is really long, and I'm in two minds. On one hand, I want it even to grow longer because I really love long ponytails. I love having a long ponytail. But on the other hand, I want to cut it off because when it's down, it's annoying. So I don't know. I like wearing my hair up in a ponytail. I love wearing my hair half up, half down, because this part here, the bit near your ears, drives me mad. Like, this is one of the loveliest feelings in the whole world, is to do this. And I actually just have to have a comb right here. Like to do this and pull that bit back. Oh, it's amazing. That is like orgasmic. So that, it's like my ears get too hot or something. So yeah, I think I love wearing it half up, half down. And I love putting a little bow on it when I have it half up, half down. Saladin, is it falling out or are you pulling it out? Well, it's falling out, but like, although it's kind of eased off now, but when it was falling out, like I do this a lot with my hair. And so when it was falling out, loads of it was coming out when I was doing that. And also, like, there's another one. And also when you're washing it in the shower, it was coming out in
Welcome, Comfy
clumps.
765.
But yeah, it's just back to the thinness that I had before pregnancy now. It's all good. And also, look, I've loads of baby hairs because all your hair falls out and then it sort of grows back. So, like, I've loads of baby hairs kind of all around. Yeah, pregnancy's fucking weird. Some of us got a middle party in the 90s and held on to it in the hope that it would come around again. Yeah, this is it. And maybe I'll just go back to the side parting and wait till it gets fashionable again. Thank you for following, guys. The combing and brushing of the hair near the ears drives me nuts as well. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. Just to get it away from your ear. Amazing. I got this brush from this Irish company I got for Christmas, and it's called the Smooth Company, and they do this brush, and it's like a smoothing brush, and so it actually makes, the only problem I have with having my hair in a ponytail is that I feel it gets real thin. I like the real tight ponytail look, like I like it's a wet girl look, so shiny face makeup and then like your hair slicked back. I really love that look. But I feel like my hair is too thin around the sides and it looks a bit shit because you can kind of see gaps in it. But this brush is amazing and it stops all of that. And this is not sponsored because I was given it as a present. Now I did ask for it, but they paid full price for it, so it's not a sponsorship.
Welcome Ian 027.
Oh, I was like, what is that notification? It's a notification that I'm live. Congorgicus as affiliate Wanchamacher Mila Magot Tashe Carablian Tishanage 4 years. I actually can't grow vitamin affiliate for 4 fucking years. That's crazy. Where have those 4 years gone? What have I done with my life? Hello, it's Aoife. Sorry. Oh. It's been such a long day. Stop Tasha agad le for blian ni rois gum. I know. Ni rois fos. Like, just I was looking at you got this like affiliate anniversary page where you kind of set the day you're going to stream, and I was like, woohoo, 2-year anniversary, wrote it into the live notification, and then I was like, hang on a second, is there any chance it could be 3? I must double check that. And then I went into that page where it says your anniversary, and then it said 2022, and I was like, oh, hang on, it's 2025 now, and it said 2022, so it's only 3 years. 2022, 2023, 2024, 2024. It's only 3. It's only 3. Oh my god. Okay, it's only 3. Thank God. Too late to change the go live notification. It's only 3. I just can't count. That's all good. In Mechanici, 2020, 2022, Galera and Blee and Kane and all. Yeah. You think those 3 years are the same year? Yeah, Devo. Oh, I don't actually have anything planned to talk about today. Just wanted to hop on and chat. Twitch years. I'm 3 in Twitch years. That makes me feel better because I didn't really stream last year because I was pregnant, having a baby and all that crack. So that's fine. It's basically only 2 years. Claire went into leap year mode. Yeah, I don't really have anything planned to talk about today, but we could chat about whatever you want. You could ask me questions if you want, or we can talk about anything that's going on in the news if you want, or I could give you a sneak peek of the merch that I'm bringing out, the January merch drop. I love the word drop. That I'm doing, because I'm really excited about it. It's for Valentine's Day and for St. Bridget's Day. I'm super fucking excited about it. To be fair, the last couple of years were weirdly long and eventful, weren't they? Congorgicus Asalan of Nua Gawara Bor Nuak to live. Gerbil Magatoan. Yes, I had a baby. Merch drop, please. Okay, let me figure out how to do this. So, Kazare.com. they're not public yet, so I need to figure this out. Oh yes, interesting. I totally forgot because I haven't streamed in a year. When I'm live on Twitch, you can actually gift. You can buy something on the website and then gift it to the chat. Totally forgot about that. But this collection I'm about to show you isn't live yet. So where are we? January drop.
Welcome, G Glock.
Let me show you. I have to show you the actual thing. Okay, why is that not? Sorry, hang on. Why is that not working? If I was to transition that there, why is my screen not showing there? Twitch chat, emote wall, alerts, window capture. Okay, give me a second to figure this one out.
Incoming ad break.
Okay. That might do me. I've done it a different way now. Okay. Well, I obviously broke the internet with my Justin Baldoni. Okay. The Blackout merch collection. Hydrate, Claire. Thank you, Sandra. I actually don't have any fresh. There's a water there that's been there way too long for me to be touching that. Okay. So, where are we now? You still there? Here's the collection. So, there is... Oh, hang on. I have to open these. Sorry, I have to open them in a different window. Bookmarks. Okay. Okay. Can you see that there? So, excuse me. This is the first one. Graw meaning love. Super soft t-shirt. T-shirt in Irish Gaelic. God, I hope I'm not getting sick. This is the last thing I need. Basically, anyway, it is this design here, and I put the word graw, which means love, into the shape of a heart. And I did it myself on Adobe Illustrator, and it took me forever. I had to learn how to do Adobe Illustrator in order to do it. I'd never used Adobe Illustrator before. And I love it. Oh, yes. I'll move me to the side, of course. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Because who cares about the description? Anyway. There we go. Sure, listen, might as well make me bigger while I'm at it. Cover the whole description. There we go. But yeah, GRA, Gra. It's the Irish word for love, and I'm very excited about it. It took me ages, took me hours and hours, and also it was obviously hard to do, but it was harder to do because Fionn was crying and I had to go off and come back, and so I had to take breaks anytime he wanted his attention. So it did take me hours, but they were broken up into several sessions, so it took me about a week. And there were many failed attempts, and so I love it. Does it come in a long sleeve? I don't have it on the website in a long sleeve, but I could absolutely add it for you if you wanted one. Are you thinking like long sleeve t-shirt or like a jumper? Because I can do either easily. The designing's the hard part. Up the Gra is so funny. I actually had Chuck V Air Gra. But Up the Gra is also hilarious. But I had Chuck V Air Gra, which is arguably an even better pun. So what's the other one? I had, so I have it on a bag. Let me just open all these here. It makes it fucking easier.
Welcome Tina Kadak 001.
Okay, I think I have them all open there now. Okay, so that's the Gra one on a black tote bag. I really like that. I think, oh God, hang on. Was the original t-shirt available in black as well? Yes, black. But it's white on the black, if that makes sense. And two different kinds of, like a pink, but then also that's that pink, but then also like one that's more muted. Excuse me. Then the Gra goes on to a black tote bag, and I love that. I was like playing around with all these ombres and like glitter effects and stuff, and it actually just looked the best, plain pink. I can absolutely lash it onto a jumper, Sanjir. What colours are you thinking? Like this, like pink on black. I think that'll look good. What are you thinking? I think as far as jumpers, you can't get a bright pink jumper. So that would probably be, it would either be maybe that pink on black or white. Okay, and then, I love this. So this is, I have two cardigans in this one because I'm like obsessed with, look at me in my fleece. I'm obsessed with fleeces and cardigans at the minute. And fleeces, I'm trying to source a fleece because I would love to come up with my own fleece. But I haven't done that yet. Haven't managed to do that yet. But this one is a Celtic love heart knitted cardigan design for Valentine's Day. So the Gra as well means love. It's for Valentine's Day. So then it's a Celtic knot in the shape of a heart. And yeah, it's just a repeating pattern on the cardigan. And I love it. I'm so excited to see that one in real life. Then the next one I'm also excited about. This is for St. Bridget's Day now. So the Valentine's Day stuff and the St. Bridget's Day stuff are in the same drop because they're both in February. But St. Bridget's is a big deal. this year because it's 2025. It's 25 years celebration of like St. Bridget's Day being a thing, and also we get a bank holiday now, so it's very cool. So this one anyway, the St. Bridget's cross. It's a St. Bridget's cross on a cardigan. What more can I say? I love it, and I again cannot wait to see that on. Can't wait to see it. So there's that. And then there's the Boss Bridget. So I have the last year's Boss Bridget design again, and I have it in a hoodie, and I have it in a t-shirt and a print and a cup, a teacup. So very excited about that. That is actually one of the best sellers on the website altogether. Like, I did it for St. Bridget's Day last year thinking, I'll make it, and I liked it, and then I put it on the website, but I didn't think it was going to end up being one of the best sellers. It's mad. It's amazing. So yeah, Boss Bridget. Love it. And that's one of the ones, like, design you make and you're like, yeah, I'm proud of that one. When I first saw this basic jumper, I thought it said basic bitch. I don't know how you misread that to say basic bitch. But okay. Unless you saw it from a mile away. But yeah, it's arguably the opposite. Boss Bridget. And then, is there another one? No, we're back at the start. So yeah, I'm really fucking excited about that stuff. And I'm going to start editing. I really should have started already, but this has been a rough week. I'm going to start editing my Festival Manoa video. I'm hoping to have it out. I was hoping to have it out by next Friday. Like, worst case scenario, it'll be out by the end of the month, but I'm hoping it'll be out by next Friday. And then I will publish all that merch with it next Friday. And I'm very excited. Sandier, the black tote bag with the long sleeve black jumper. Okay. So I will, and by jumper, I'm assuming you mean sweatshirt. So I will do that. No problemo. I'll add that. Try and add that tonight. Well, I'll definitely add it before it goes live anyway. The designing is the hard part, and then you just decide what you want it to go on. So, can add in products, no problem. It's just changing the design is the hard part. I'm operating as Hello Mac Attack. I'm operating a stream of consciousness now. So I was wondering, Claire, have you ever been to the United States? Yes, I have. I have been to the United States numerous times. Where have I been to? So I went over when I was 20. Stupid idea. To live in San Diego on my J1. Stupid idea because I wasn't able to drink. And having been able to drink for 2 years in Ireland, there was a bit of a rude awakening. And I almost got arrested one time, but I just about got away with it. And I actually just legged it. I legged it. They were like, where's your passport? And I was like, oh, I don't have it with me. And they're like, oh, you wait there, blah, blah. Did I fuck? I was gone. Pegged it. So that was the first time I was over with San Diego when I was 21. And we used to go to Tijuana every Wednesday night, which is still bananas to me. And I remember one time I actually got lost in Tijuana in the middle of the night, which sometimes you look back on stuff you did when you're younger and you're like, how am I not deader than I am now? You know what I mean? Like I was running around, I was thinking the other day, I was running around as a kid on a farm and I remembered the farmer shouting at me because I almost ran into the slurry pit. Like, I'd be dead if I ran into that slurry pit. Only for the farmer happened to be there to shout at me. Like, how am I not deader than I am now? Anyway, where else? I went to LA then next. And it was for VidCon. So it was out in the sticks, out in Anaheim. Jill O'Reilly, if the cops asking where do you know, he's going to just run away. Well, it was lucky because it was like on the beach in San Diego and there was a big like beach party and there was loads of people. I actually think it might have been 4th of July now that I'm saying out loud. So the place was chaos. So I wasn't a big enough priority. So they took their eyes off me and I was gone. So yeah, where did I go next? I went to LA to VidCon and I was out in Anaheim and kind of thought it was a bit shite, to be honest. Didn't find LA that interesting. It was cool. Like did we go to Disney? We did go to Disney, and I got lost and cried. There's actually a vlog of that on my vlog channel, because I didn't have any phone coverage because we were roaming, and my phone didn't work, and I lost everyone, and I cried. I totally forgot about that. G-Clough, the military tells you never to go outside at night in TJ. You either get over the border or find a place to spend the night. Yes, I didn't mean to go outside at night on my own in Tijuana. I don't know how I ended up there, but I managed to make it back to wherever the nightclub was. I think I'd gone out to get some air or something, and then I was like, oh fuck, where am I? And I was also bananas. So listen, look, I've survived. Just about. Exactly, LA was too car centric, and then so when you're out in Anaheim, you're miles away from anything. Went to Madame Tussauds. I was like, this is all right. You know? There was actually, when I was in LA, one of the days I walked out and there was just a random Katy Perry concert, like right in the middle of the road. I think it was very near the Hollywood Boulevard. So that was cool. Then where else did I go? I went... Oh, actually, while I was in San Diego... For my J1, I went up to Arizona to spend some time with my Arizonian cousins. And I think I spent a week there. And actually, as well, that whole summer, I was knocking it out. I also popped up to New York to see some cousins who lived there and spent a week there. So, yeah, I was San Diego, New York, and Arizona that first summer. Then LA. Then I don't think I went to LA a second time. I went to... San Francisco then. Oh no, sorry. Before that I went to Florida. I went to Florida to visit friends who had moved to Florida and were living there. And I liked Florida because I was with my friends, but again, Florida's very like car centric and there's not a huge amount of stuff like really close to you. But I feel like that for me that's the American experience. Like no offense, but like everything's right beside you kind of in Ireland, and there's loads of things, well especially in Dublin there's loads of things to do, and you can like get a bus and it's all kind of walking distance, whereas I didn't feel that way in Florida. I remember we took a bus once and it was like a big ordeal to go to some water park, which was actually good. And the shopping in Florida actually I remember was class. I used to go out and was it Westfield? I used to go shopping out in the mall. Loved it. And then the rest of the time I just sort of hung in the apartment building by the pool, to be honest. And then where else did I go? The last place I went then was San Francisco. And I went to San Francisco with YouTube. So I might be slightly biased here because I was the YouTube ambassador to Ireland at the time. And so the trip was paid for by YouTube. So I definitely did not appreciate that enough at the time. The folly of youth. You're so fucking ignorant when you're young that you think you deserve everything you get. And like, if I got that now, oh my word, I'd jump through 10,000 hoops to get it. But then I was like, I was working and making money and I was like, oh, this is great. It's a free holiday. I didn't even think about it. For fuck's sake. Anyway, loved San Diego. I had a brilliant time at the YouTube conference, meeting all the other YouTube heroes, we were called at the time, and then there was a big scandal about that, and YouTube heroes basically got cancelled as a result and called something else for a while, and then it got cancelled altogether. And then what else? That was the time they changed the video, remember? The video came out explaining it, and then people were like, this is so stupid, they're calling them heroes, and then they changed the video in the back end because YouTube can do that, and everyone was like, why are they trying to gaslight us and pretend? They didn't say what they said. Very funny. And then so anyway, I had 2 days in in San Francisco after the conference, and I like stayed in a hostel and I just walked around, and wherever I had booked must have been like right in the city centre because I could kind of walk everywhere. that I wanted to go. Like I think I spent a lot of time in Chinatown because they had lovely markets there. And like I basically just walked between there and fucking the Cheesecake Factory, which by the way, Cheesecake Factory is absolutely amazing. Amazing. I can't remember the food, but the cheesecake was unreal. And that was all I remember when I went to San Francisco. I was like, all I want is fucking cheesecake and Cheesecake Factory. But yeah, so that was my experience, and I loved San Francisco. I think San Francisco is probably my favorite. And again, I don't really know why, I suppose. Maybe it's just bias, or maybe, it's because I only had 2 days there on my own. Maybe it was because Sean and the other YouTube ambassador was with me, and the three of us were kind of having the crack. And then we met Sean's friend on one of the nights, and we went drinking by the Golden Gate Bridge. God, it was great. Drinking Fireball. What were we thinking? Literally, just because we're in America, I brought home a load of flavoured vodka as well, actually. I remember that, because flavoured vodka is a massive thing in America, and it wasn't a thing here at the time. And I was mad into vodka back then. What fucking age was I going over there mad into vodka? Oh, I was 20 something, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I think that's everywhere I've been in America. I would love to go to Hawaii. I would love to go to Boston, because Jenna Marbles is from Boston. Well, she lived in Boston when she blew up first. She's not from Boston. I liked New York. I actually really liked New York. Yeah, I really liked New York. I don't think I'd like to live there, and I mean no disrespect by that. I don't think I'd like to live lots of places. Like, I would hate, and I do kind of mean a little disrespect by this, I would hate to live in London. Like, hate. I actually got headhunted for a job in London, and I said no. Because I was like, no, I'd have to live in London. This is before I obviously went out on my own making content, but before I did that, I was working at Google for YouTube. I was working on YouTube Originals, and I got headhunted to go over to London for a different job in YouTube to do a copyright, because I was really A, interested in it, and B, I did all the courses on it. I was like, it was my thing. Anyway, I said no, because I'd have to live in London, and that is, if I'm honest, that's a fate worse than death. Like, I'm not saying I can't say I mean no offense, because I'm saying something really offensive, but yeah, I think having to live in London is a fate worse than death. I'd rather die. Oh, it's too much for me. It's too big and too fucking, there's too many people, and that's just, everyone's a bollocks. Not interested. You are not a fan of the Brits in general. Listen, I've nothing against the Brits, just don't make me live where they live. Don't actually. I'm out of focus. I need to refocus the camera so I can sit back a bit.
You know you can pet me.
There we
Check out
go.
the pet cafe.
I didn't clean before this because I didn't think I was going to be able to go streaming. Today's been such a mental day. Any crack with you? Where have you been to in Ireland? How about we turn the tables on you? London, where everything is grey and you also get stabbed. Don't make me live where they live. That kind of qualifies as not a fan. Yeah, I'm not a fan of London or England. I'd live in Scotland. I don't think I'd live in Wales, and there's no reason for that. I just don't think that, it just doesn't appeal to me. But I'd live in Scotland. Scotland's meant to be good crack. Edinburgh, actually, is it Edinburgh? Is meant to. I found out this year that they do this like massive New Year's Eve celebration thing. It actually got cancelled because of the weather, but it's like ticketed out for like years in advance, and like if you live in the city, like people move into Edinburgh just so that they can get to go to this thing. So, because the whole city closes down, you can't get in unless you have a ticket. So I'm definitely trying to get into that in the next couple of years. Speaking of London, it's hilarious they don't believe us when we say that no one knows who Robbie Williams is. And no one wants to see his Monkey movie. I was like, I genuinely reading that was like, who the fuck is Robbie Williams? No, Wales is lovely, Aoife. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I just don't think I want to live there. That's all I'm saying. I mean no offence by that one. I do mean offence when I say I don't want to live in London. Because I don't want to live in London. Derogatory. I've never been to Ireland. The closest I got was when I attended Christ College for a semester. I don't even think you're trying to be offensive. Have you been up to Derry? That's where I'm from, but not from here. I think I have been in Derry. Actually, I think I was up in Derry for the Oireachtas years and years ago. When I was in college, actually, I was up for the Oireachtas, and because I was really active in the Irish Language Society. So I don't know what the fuck I was doing at the Oireachtas, but I was there anyway. And my memory that sticks out to me is that I had booked the cheapest place I could find because I did not do my research on the area at all, and I didn't realize like there's parts of it that are like
Welcome Fedu 2007.
Irish flags everywhere, put that way, and parts of it that have English flags everywhere, British flags. And I ended up staying, and now to be fair, the place I ended up staying was actually a lovely place. Everybody was lovely to me, but I was staying in a very, very, is it loyalist is what it called, place. So it's, British flags everywhere. And when the taxi driver was dropping me to my accommodation, he stopped the taxi and he took his lights off and he put it in the boot. And I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I can't go there with my light on. They'll know I'm a Catholic. They'll put a brick through my window. I was like, I'm sorry? He's like, yeah, I can't come from this side to that side with my lights. I was like, right. So listen, I'm just paraphrasing what he said. I don't know if what he said is true. I don't want to get involved. But yeah, that was nuts. That's basically the only thing I remember at the weekend, actually. Obviously, the Iraq, this is pretty boring. Doesn't George Fox live in Edinburgh? He does, I believe. I've been to Dublin, Ohio. Does that count? Sure. I bet that's like a sister town. I'm not trying to be offensive. I know, I'm only messing. Back in the 1995, I got a chance to attend Christ College for a semester. I was so busy I couldn't really travel that much. So I don't know what Christ College is. If it's just that it's like really religious, then that's not that Irish. But if it's like an Irish school, then I accept what you're saying. I don't know. That'll have been a wee while ago. Not that like that much anymore, but it was when I just moved here. Yeah, no, it was. I was in college, so you're talking 2009, maybe? What's that? 14 years ago, does that make sense? Yeah. 15, what was it, 2025? 15 years ago? Yeah. It's part of Oxford University. Oxford is English. Failing to see the Irish connection. I don't get it. Or is it because you went to an English college and that's the closest you got to Ireland? Okay, that makes sense. Because we are geographically quite close. I was going to say something there. Sorry. I'm going to keep all yawn. If I'm yawning. The singer Brooke, Combe is from Scotland. She's my new favourite artist. I had never heard of her. Being on Throctus on crack. Ní Cuimhnigh. I don't remember whether it's good crack or not. Something I wanted to say now and I've forgotten it. Must have been a lie. Excuse me. I went to Belfast. That's what I want to say. I went to Belfast another time. I went to Belfast a couple of times. I remember the Northern Ireland Tourist Board really wanted to showcase Belfast as like a tourist destination, and so they got me up to do a couple of things one year. So I had a great time. But one of the things that I went up and did was a black taxi tour, and I never made a video on it because I don't think my footage was very good. Sometimes I do things and like if the footage isn't good enough, I don't make the video. But then like I just think, you think back and you're like, I should have made that video. I was probably just being too picky, but anyway, I never made it. And I've been thinking lately that I want to go back up and do another one to make the video, like specifically with the intent to make the video. The first time I was doing it, I actually was videoing it. And the video was an afterthought, so that doesn't really work. So I might kind of want to go up and do it again because I think it'll be a really good video and it will teach a lot of people a lot of stuff. And promote the black taxi tours, which are unreal. They basically take you around all the murals and tell you all the history. It is insane. The Titanic Museum there is pretty neat. Yeah, I was there. And I was there for a couple of Game of Thrones things. And we did the Titanic Segway tour. There is a video of that on my channel. That was brilliant. Pubs in England are the bomb. US beer is shite compared to what you and your cousins are up to, in my honest opinion. If you think pubs in England are good, you should come to the pubs in Ireland. We perfected them, and I will die on that hill. Just make a David Dobrik vlog. Take 1,000 hours of content and edit it down into 5 minutes of nonsense laughing. Yeah. David Dobrik is back. Did you see that? He uploaded a video. Before the scandal, the David Dobrik scandals hit the towers, I was a big fan of David Dobrik. I watched all of the Vlog Squad videos and I absolutely loved them. Like myself and Alex used to watch them together. And so there is an element of something I noticed is that like nobody on the internet will admit to watching David Dobrik before he got cancelled, which is so funny because like he got millions of views video, like people were watching him. And people are still watching me. I think he's got 5 million views on that return video now. Probably a lot of it is people wanting to see what kind of video. Like I watched it, I was like, what on earth kind of video is he going to make? I actually think what he should have done is changed his type of content. He should have came back with like a much more relaxed vlog, like totally different style, and shown he'd learned something, but he decided to come back with the exact same shit. And it just shows he hasn't learned a thing. And then also, I noticed, and actually it was Alex that noticed this, right? So around the time that it was kind of all kicking off, right? David had a travel show that was airing, and it was airing on TV, but it was actually airing on like the digital version of TV. I can't even remember what. It was like we had to get like some dodgy app to be able to get it. It might have been Discovery or something that's relatively mainstream in the US, but it's not here. And so they were doing a travel show with him, and it just ended. It just stopped. 2 episodes in, it just stopped, and it never, like, no more episodes came out. And the episodes were shit. The episodes were like as if the camera people tried to put together a vlog in David's style, but they didn't know how to do it. It was shite. And I remember being like, this is pretty bad. But we were just watching it because we were like intrigued to know what would happen with it and like whether or not they'd address what was going on or whatever. And no, they just ended it 2 episodes in. They just never published another episode. And then he comes back with that video and he's talking about bringing Elijah, is that his name? To the 7 Wonders of the World, which is, as far as I recall, the same premise as that TV show. And then he's like a load of random footage of them doing this, and he says you're going to see 7 Wonders of the World, and then he doesn't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which makes no sense to me. Like, why wouldn't you be like 7 Wonders of the World and make that your video? Like, it's bananas. Anyway, they just go straight to like, this is number 7, we're done now we got to work out. Like, he could have made that a whole series. He could have dragged that out over like a lot more videos, and he also could have made it a lot more interesting. Like this instant gratification that he does and Mr. Beast does just doesn't appeal to me in videos at all. So it's actually kind of boring. I don't know how to explain that, but it's like, yeah, I don't need, you know what I mean? He could have like, I could have followed along. Same with Nick Avocado. I don't know if he's actually, I actually don't know if he's actually skinny now or not. But remember when he came out and he was like, I've lost all this weight over 2 years and I've been uploading all videos and you're more the fool. I was like, I actually would have followed that, man. Like, I don't like Nick Avocado's content, but I would have followed the journey of him trying to lose weight and better himself, better his health, I should say. But then didn't it turn out he was only joking or something, or using AI? I don't know. I can't keep up. He never really left though. He's been popping up on Snapchat the whole time. I blocked him maybe 5 times. But he just kept running into the stories, almost like Snapchat was boosting his views. They definitely were. Sure, they were paying him. So of course they were. Of course they were promoting him. I'm not on Snapchat, you see. So there's lots of people who aren't on Snapchat. And if you're big on Snapchat, you are invisible to the people who aren't on Snapchat, if that makes sense. Like, Snapchat really is its own ecosystem. It doesn't seem to permeate outside. When you're a live streamer, like, you'll get clip chimped and you'll get put on live stream fails, or you like a clip of you will go viral on Twitter, or like people would if you do something outrageous, people would do reaction videos to you on YouTube. But Snapchat seems so insular that the only people who know what you're doing on Snapchat are the people who follow you on Snapchat. Does that make sense? It's very rare, other than Austin McBroom's Snapchat was talked about on YouTube. That's the only time I've ever seen it happen. Like, I've never really seen anyone talk about David's Snapchat on YouTube. I have Jello Riley. They make spectacles, not worthwhile content. Yeah, their spectacles are actually pretty good. They don't sell them anymore. The ones I have are a couple of years old, and I wanted like a better quality set, and they stopped making them. They don't have them anymore. And then Facebook made a competitor version that is shitter than the original version of Snapchat. It's like, what? Facebook, what are you doing? I have cousins who refuse to get on Discord and only communicate in a group chat there. My family is the only reason I ever open that app. I'm very bad now at Discord, I must say. I do have a Discord, and if you're subscribed to the Twitch, you can join the Discord, or if you're a patron. But yeah, I find it very hard. What I've actually done is, in this chat now that I have here, it's feeding in chat from YouTube and Twitch and Discord, so I can see it in one place. Self-absorbed, merchandise-focused content, not my cup of tea. Yeah. He's not that bad at merch, is he, though? I feel like the Pauls are way worse. I'm actually just checking. Have I seen... YouTube chats? No, it wasn't coming in, so sorry. Hello guys on YouTube, I wasn't seeing your chat come in. Jen Thielen had to pop in and say hi before the H3 members stream starts. Crew only episode today. Yeah, so I have paused my membership for the minute because I can't afford it right now, but I plan to come back at some point and watch all of the stuff that I missed. Big Time 89. Hello. I have been good. Thank you very much. Sees Dead Peeps. Great username. There's worse content creators out there, though. I don't know how many times I've found myself watching sped up clips from films with a commentary telling me about people running away from the uncles and skillfully dodging the bullets with crazy music that gets stuck in my head. Oh, sorry. That took me a minute to understand that. Yeah. So if we come to Ireland, can we get all the tri-channel team together and do a pub crawl? I mean, do you want an honest answer? I can tell you, give me the answer you want, which is, of course we can. But not a hope in hell. Not a hope in hell. The only kind of time we all get together and go on the beer together is the Christmas party, and that's why I was so eager to go this year. everyone's just so busy and they all have their own
How are you doing
lives
today?
and friend groups and everything else. Some of them hang out, like, and go to gigs, or do you know what I mean? We all have different music tastes. We all have everything. So yeah, very unlikely if I'm being honest. But that's why the Christmas party is the one to be at. That's why I really wanted to go. And thanks to Alex for making it happen. Jill O'Reilly, rolling on floor laugh. I meant Dobrik and Mr. Beast only make spectacles for video, not the Snapchat glasses. I mean, your comment definitely worked for both. Snapchat also are only good at spectacles and other content. Tasker Rex, the beers in the Pacific Northwest are the best in the world. I will die on that hill. Okay. I don't care about beer, but I will die on the hill that the Guinness here is better than anywhere else. Although apparently it's really good in Nigeria as well. Then did you know that Nigeria, which I learned on the sweetest tour of Dublin, bus tour with Kira, which is a video on my channel, but the place who drinks the most Guinness is Nigeria, and Ireland is second. So that sort of throws out that Guinness doesn't travel bollocks, doesn't it? MS Nani, love seeing you here again. Welcome, welcome. So I'm going to wrap it up now in a minute, but actually I had a question first. How's the weather for Christmas in Ireland? So it was really fucking cold. Really, really cold. Which was actually quite difficult because it's my first baby, so I had absolutely no idea how many layers he was supposed to be in and all that kind of bollocks. So yeah, it was pain in the arse how cold it was. And actually last Thursday, my fitness class got cancelled because like I walked out, not because of me, but because it was so cold. And an example of that is that I walked out to the car and slipped and fell over. What's happening? Why are there so many people following on Twitch? Is a raid happening? Welcome. Thank you for following.
Welcome Sig70.
Isn't American and Canadian Guinness more alcoholic to increase its lifespan to ship it? There's
Welcome,
absolutely no way
Epicin.
that's true. That is what makes Try interesting, in my opinion. They're not spending tons of time together off camera, on camera. It
Welcome,
feels more fresh and spontaneous, so that's
790L.
fair. Oh, what we do in the shadow? Follow bots. Fuck. Thought I was getting raided, which is exciting. Why? What are follow bots? Why would somebody? I don't understand. What benefit is of that
Welcome
Is
Yo
that-
Zero Stay.
to anyone? Kung Fu Panda, welcome. Wow, looking pretty marvelous. Thank you so much.
W3FMX81.
I was asking people earlier if the middle part made me look old. Maybe I shouldn't say that immediately after a compliment. What is your
Welcome,
definition of cold? It was
ex-Viscom.
-7 to 2 degrees here this morning. Is that cold for you? Are you talking Celsius?
Welcome 8LFU9 me.
-7 degrees Celsius. Holy fuck.
Welcome FEFC6G6.
Just people being trolls for whatever reason. I mean, probably gotten me to my 1500 follower goal,
Welcome
so...
S8A9DS.
Mac Attack, that's fucking freezing. Are you crazy? Like 4 degrees Celsius to
Welcome
me is
W9RZBC.
pretty fucking cold. I don't actually know what it was last week, but it was icy. It was a problem. And my poor dad actually
Welcome
had to stay in,
Acre7VXC.
and my brother had to go get all his food because when you're old, if you slip, you
Welcome
could break
NTJTM
something.
God.
But yeah, I love this. I'd forgotten about this. It's been so long since we had this back and forth. I
Welcome
absolutely love it.
Fugu8LWX.
Every time I do a video, I do a video about the weather in Ireland. All the
Welcome
comments are like,
67
it's either
LBBRD.
way hotter here in America, you have no idea, or it's way colder here in America.
Welcome X-Goix.
Love it. Shit, I should have done a video about the weather. They're actually some of my
Welcome
most viewed
in
blogs, just because the
5Q7
amount of people
UGW.
that click in and go, you've no idea what cold is. Amazing. Jill
Welcome
O'Reilly,
Free
how do you even
Innate-
stop those kind of bots? Actually, no idea. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Welcome
play
Kung Fu Panda
to them.
765.
MS Nani, love that jumper. Thank you so much. So, this is... I got this in a charity shop. It's like a fleece. €6. Seribot. What do I do? Do I just paste that in? What we do in the shadows? How do I...
Welcome Clisser.
Oh, it says... Jill O'Reilly just checked. Yes, American Guinness has 5.6 ABV and Irish-ish 4 to 4.3. I'm Googling that right now. Is American Guinness more alcoholic? No. Guinness Draft in the US is exactly the same as a product brewed in Ireland because it is the product brewed in Ireland. Top result. Is Guinness different in Ireland than the USA? I should like this because Google refers videos to people, but I actually hate when you're looking something up and you just want a quick read and then it fucking sends you a video. Drives me nuts. Ow, my back. I'm afraid to click into any of the other ones now in case they don't support my narrative. Oh, God. No, Seribot is like Nightbot. You sign up for a free monitor Twitch chat and access a moderator. Oh, okay. I'll look that up afterwards. I need to figure out how to get the two. I had the two chats. Your questioning face is hilarious. I had the two chats coming into the one chat thing last week. Why is streaming so hard? Like, the learning curve in it is so much higher than making videos. I swear to God. Aoife, it doesn't matter if there's more or less, just still better over here for no other reason other than them's the rules. Fuck yeah. Speaking of which, I also want to do the Guinness Storehouse for a video. I did one years and years ago, but I never took the tour. I just poured a pint and had it up top, which is like, I need to do the tour. I need to do the tours in these things. Get some info, some stats, some facts. I started more looking the streaming side. I think streaming is easier than video editing. I suppose it is, yeah. Like, video editing, I have years under my belt at this stage. And I did learn initially how to do it in college. So that is a fair point. But it's just like, it's easier to sit down and film yourself. And back when I started YouTube, you could put up any old shite, if you know what I mean. Like, I remember the quality was dog shit. And like, filming TikToks now as well, like, anybody can do it except for me. I'm terrible at it, but you know what I mean. It's really democratized the whole content thing. And then with streaming, it's like OBS, plug in this, plug in that. Just fucking not able for it. Claire, just so you know, when we here in the US Google that same question regarding Guinness, it tells us exactly what Jill O'Reilly stated. One of us is the subject here of propaganda. One of us is fallen. Or maybe both of us. Go on, let's click some of these that might not fucking support my narrative. Let's get the actual answer. The most recent change in alcohol content from the import stout to the extra stout was due to a change in distribution through North American market. Consumer complaints influenced subsequent distribution and bottle changes. Okay, so hang on. Need to... Extra stout. Where's extra stout? Extra stout. We need to find out exactly what the difference is. Pale malt, porters, blah, blah, blah. What the fuck? Hang on 2 seconds. Sorry, this is really interesting. In the 1980s, as the IRA's bombing campaign spread to London and the rest of Britain, Guinness considered scrapping the harp as its logo. That that is crazy. Also, the fact that they have the harp. Did you know this? And we found this out on the Perfect Pint Tour, which again is a video on my channel. The Guinness copyrighted the harp. So the harp is actually backwards on everything else in the country because Guinness copyrighted it. So if you look at the Irish passport, it's actually backwards, the Guinness symbol. The more you know. The company merged Grand Metropolitan from Diageo, blah, 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 blah. I want to see what the actual change was there. Composition. Present day Guinness, okay. Began using nitrogen. The widget. Oh yeah, the widget. Perceived smoothness. And the creaminess. Foreign extra stout contains more carbon dioxide. Although Guinness is black and referred to as the black stuff, it is officially referred to as a very dark shade of ruby. Wow, I did not know that. So it's saying the recent change in alcohol content from the import stout to the extra stout, but it's not telling me what the change was. Other than nitrogen. Let's see. What's alcohol? What's it called? Volume? Fuck. Varieties. This will get us right. So Guinness Drought. Standard beer draft sold in kegs is 4.1 to 4.3. Okay, so Guinness Foreign Extra Stout is 7.5 ABV, sold in Europe, Africa, the Caribbean, Asia, and the United States. The basis is an unfermented but hopped Guinness wort extract shipped from Dublin, which is added. Strength can vary. For example, it is sold at 5% ABV in China, 6.5 in Jamaica and East Africa, 6.8 in Malaysia, 7.5 in the United States. That's the important one that we're looking for, and 8% in Singapore. So is this ABV up here? It is 4.1 to 4.3. Okay, so is that saying the standard draft beer sold in kegs? Okay. But it exists also a texture-like version in widget cans and bottles. Okay, so the Guinness you get from draft here and the Guinness you get from cans and bottles here is 4.1 to 4.3. And then there's a Guinness Farton Extra Stout that you can also get here. That is 7.5 ABV. Foreign Extra Stout is blended with a small amount of intentionally soured beer. Ew! Formerly, it was blended with beer that soured naturally. It is now made of pasteurized beer that has been soured bacterioususly. Gross. It was previously known as West Indies Porter, then Extra Stout, and finally Farton Extra Stout. It was first made available in the UK in 1990. So, right. So, both answers are right then, because Guinness Draft is 4.1 and Guinness Farton Extra Stout is double that. So, I'm pretty sure that you can also buy Guinness Draft over there. But maybe Guinness Farton Extra Stout is more popular. Mac Attack. So the US is getting the good stuff and the Irish are being made to drink the watered down stuff. Oh, I don't think the US is getting the good stuff, I'm afraid. Mixed with something else. Blech. Extra Stout is kind of hard to find. Yeah, I think Guinness Draft. If you're buying Guinness Draft, I think it's going to be that, no matter where you are. But if you're drinking the Farton Extra Stout, I love the word Farton. Guinness Special Export is up 8 PV. Guinness Bitter, never heard of that. Guinness Extra Smooth, sold in Ghana and Nigeria. Alright, so that's the one that's most popular. Fuck. Malta Guinness, Guinness Zero. I like Guinness, a non-alcoholic beverage sold in Indonesia. It's sold here as well. Guinness Zero, I like Guinness Zero. Guinness Mid-Strength, a low-alcohol stout test marketed in Limerick and Dublin from May 2007. They obviously got rid of that. They should actually bring that back. I'd love a Guinness Mid-Strength. Guinness Red, 250 anniversary of Guinness West Indies. Oh, Jesus Christ, they have enough brands. I could actually read this all day. I'm going to have to get off this. Let's just say they were both right. Saladin, are you saying farting instead of foreign? I'm saying foreign, but I'm pronouncing it like a Kerry man. Farting. He's farting. US has their own good stuff. Do you even know about Nuclearius? No, that actually could be one of those D's nuts jokes, for all I know. Aoife, shout out as well. Right, well listen, I went live tonight with absolutely no idea where this stream was going or what we were going to do or what we were going to talk about. And I learned a lot. I learned that there are way too many types of Guinness. And one of them that's in America is double the alcohol content of the one here. And it's mixed with sour beer. Yeah. Mallard Prime. Claire, long time viewer, first time chatter. I love your latest Vlogmas video. Thank you so much. Glad you had a nice holiday. Hope you're well. Best to you, Alex, Fionn, Millie and family. Thank you so much, Mallard Prime. Mac Attack, thanks for the stream. Always a pleasure to chat with you. Always a pleasure to chat with you guys. Bye, Miss Nani. Bye, everyone over on Twitch. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, I think I'm going to try. I was thinking today, actually, I'm going to try and stream Fridays because I need to get into a kind of routine. And I'm thinking Fridays because I could come on and drink wine and we could talk shit or we could game and it could be good. And also Alex can take Fiona Friday nights. So obviously the odd Friday I'd have to go out partying because I'm so popular. But I'm sure that most of them I could turn down all of the invites I'm getting to things. It's fine. Slán go fóill, Aoife. Bye guys. Thank you so much for joining and hanging out. It was good crack. The most popular mammy in Dublin, yeah. That's me. That's what they call me. Bye, Slán. See you in the next one.